Hey and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to install SSL certificates on your WordPress website. Now, what is an SSL certificate? Have you ever observed that in some websites, they have this HTTPS on their URL or the domain name, while there are some websites that just have the HTTP on the URL. Have you observed? Now, did you ever wonder what is the significance of that S or what it stands for? Now, let me tell you. That S stands for subscribe. It means that if you have not subscribed to this channel, just go ahead and subscribe right now. Hey, come on, I was just kidding. Now, what is the meaning of the S? The S actually stands for secured. Alright? So, SSL stands for Secured Socket Layer. Secured Socket Layer. You can write it down. Okay, it is a file installed on your website to encrypt the information that is being imputed on that website, so that the information is only between the person imputing it from the person's device and your website. All right, that information is not visible to any other person. So whether there's an attacker or a hacker, they cannot have access to that information. It is simply a file that is installed on your website to give it protection against hackers and attackers. Now, if you have a business website, let's say an e-commerce website, where your visitors and customers are required to put in their personal details like addresses or maybe payment details like credit card information or debit card information, it is required that you have an SSL certificate installed on your website to protect your users' data from being intercepted and stolen by hackers. This is very, very important if you want your website safe and secure. And that's why you see some websites have this HTTPS on the URL. And when you see that one, it means that that website is secured. All right. And there are some that have just HTTP on the URL. When you see such a website, you should know that that website is not secured. So any information you are putting on that website, it is at your own risk. All right. And even the search engines like Google will actually flag the website to indicate that it is not secured, so that you know that whatever information you are putting there is at your own risk. All right. So it is important that you have this SSL certificate installed on your website, especially if you are using maybe free hosting. Probably you watched one of my videos where I taught how to get free hosting with Infinityfree. All right. If you have that or any other website at all, whether even a paid hosting, but the site is not secure, you don't have SSL installed on it, it's important that you install an SSL on it. So if you want to check out that video, if you haven't watched that video, all right, so you can go and actually watch how to get free hosting. All right. But then after you've gotten the free hosting, that hosting doesn't actually come with a secured SSL. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get that done to ensure that your site is secured, that hackers and scammers do not have access to that website to steal your users' information. If that happens on your website, of course, your visitors may not be happy with you, and it could even have legal implications. You understand? So that's why it's important that you have an SSL certificate installed on your website. It gives it extra protection, and it also gives you your website trust and credibility. When people visit your website and then they see that sign not secured, it actually makes them jittery. All right, it doesn't inspire trust, and they wouldn't want to put in personal details or important information onto that website. So I'll jump into my screen right now and walk you through the process of getting an SSL certificate for free. You don't have to pay anything. All right. Though if you're using a paid platform like Namecheap or Bluehost, some of them actually come with free SSL certificate. All you have to do is just install it with the click of a button. All right. But if you want to get paid hosting, I also have the link right there where you can get paid hosting at a very, very affordable price, and even with a discount from Namecheap. And if you're just meeting me for the first time, this is the first time you're coming across my channel. My name is Chike Onyekachuku. I share valuable content around WordPress website design, digital marketing, copywriting, skills that can actually help you start and grow your business online and make more money for yourself. Alright? So if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to click the subscription button and subscribe for free. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you'll be among the first to be notified of that video so that you can watch it and apply it onto your business. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to share more details about what SSL is and why it's important that you have it installed on your website. And if at the end of this video you find value in the video, I'd like you to give it a thumbs up, like the video, and comment SSL certificate, so that YouTube can know that we're talking about SSL certificate. You can show the video to more people so that more people can also benefit from it, just like you have done. All right. So without further ado, I'll jump onto my laptop screen right now and let me walk you through the steps on how to install SSL certificate and have that your website secured. So let's go now. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you come to a site or you log into a site that doesn't have an SSL certificate or an SSL security, this is what you are going to see. The browser is going to flag it not secure, letting you know that any information you are accessing on this site is at your own risk. Now, if I go ahead and click it now, you see the information. You see your connection to this site is not secure. You should not enter any sensitive information on this site, for example, passwords or credit cards, because it could be stolen by attackers. So you can see that now. So you should be careful when you come across such sites that is not secure. Now, if you look at this, what you see is just www. The domain name. Sometimes you see www.http. There is no S, something like this. You can see this here. You can see this one is actually flagged in red, as in this one is red. If it's in Nigeria, for those of you who are from Nigeria or who are from Warri, you'll say it don't red, as in this site don't really red. That tells you the site is just so insecure. That's why it's flagged red like this. And you can see this HTTP as it is cancelled because it is unreal. All right. So if you click on this now, you can see it says your connection to this site is not secure. Just the same thing it told us for this other site. You can see this one, but this one is actually flagged it red because this one is highly unsecure. So you don't want your website to be like this, because when you have something like this, it actually scares visitors. They wouldn't want to transact any business or do anything on that website because the website is not trustworthy. Any information that is imputed on this website that has this tag or this one, that information is likely to be stolen. It could be intercepted. So you don't want to do this. If you're interacting with any website, you don't want to put in your information. And the same way, your customers who are visiting your website, especially if it's a business website, you don't want to have this kind of a thing because it's going to scare them away. And then compare it to this. You can see this one now. All right, the domain name .ml. You can see the padlock right here. If you click on it, you see connection is secure. All right, so it shows you that. Look at this now. So your information, for example, passwords or credit card numbers, is private when it is sent to this site. You can see that now. So this is a very, very secure site, and you can put in any information, your personal details like your address, or even payment details like your credit card or debit card is very, very secure. No one can actually intercept it. And then something like this as well. This one is a custom domain name with a .com extension. If you click on the padlock, you can see it says the same thing. Connection is secure. Now, if you want to get this custom domain name with a .com extension, I will leave the link below this video. You can actually get it from Namecheap, so you can use that link in the video description to go ahead and purchase it. That's actually my affiliate link. If you purchase with that link, you can get a discount, and of course I'll get a small commission. That helps to keep this site running and sharing value with you. So if you want to get a custom domain like this with a .com extension, you can go ahead and click that link below this video. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'll encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. Just come over here and click on this big red button here to subscribe. Here we share valuable information on website design, copywriting, graphics design, digital marketing. So just go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you'll be among the first to be notified. Let's go ahead right now to get an SSL certificate for our website that is going to convert this not secure here or something like this to something like this that is very, very secure, or like this, where you have a perfect website that your visitors can be free and confident to transact business with you. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is to go over to your Infinityfree hosting dashboard. All right, so the Infinityfree hosting platform that you use to host your free website, that is where you are going to go ahead and get your SSL certificate from. So when you land on your dashboard, right, you're going to see your website account here, which you have created when you were hosting the site. So you come over to the top menu here, you will see where it says free SSL certificate. So you just click on it. Alright, so when you click on it, it brings you to the SSL certificates page. Now you come over here, you can see there is no SSL certificate here. If you have websites already that you've obtained certificates, you will see them here. So by the time we get the SSL certificate for this particular website, it's going to appear here. So what you do is to come over here where it says new SSL certificate and click on it. Alright, so it brings us to this page. You can see here, step 1, enter the domain name. Step 2, choose the SSL provider. So the first thing you're going to do is to enter the domain name for the website you want to get an SSL certificate for. So when you enter the domain name, you come here and click on this check domain. Alright, so it brings you to the next step, which is to choose the SSL provider. Now on this Infinityfree hosting platform, we have 4 SSL providers here. This one is Let's Encrypt, this one is Zero SSL, this one is Go Get SSL, and this one is Self-Signed SSL. All these are free SSL certification companies that you can actually get your SSL certificate from. But the best one you choose is this one, Let's Encrypt. Let's Encrypt is free, alright, and it is very, very compatible with this Infinityfree hosting platform. So you can see it says here supports custom domain, not free for subdomain, valid for 90 days. Okay, so that's just the downside. It's only valid for 90 days. So after 90 days, which is 3 months, you will have to renew it. All right, but of course it's still free. You just come over and go through the process, renew it again. And it's trusted by browsers. You can see easy renewal, just a very simple renewal process, and you are good to go. Alright, so when you come over here, you see this choose provider, you click on it. Boom, you can see here it says success, your SSL certificate has been added. Please see the page for further instruction. Okay, so what you do, you just come down. It says set up DNS records for mindwareconsulting.ml. So you just come over down here. You can see this information down here. It says these are the name servers we detected on your domain name. So it will show you the name servers for your domain name, and of course these are the free the name servers for the Infinityfree hosting platform. You already know that, you already have it. So here it shows us the record name, which is this, the domain name is this, the destination is this, and the current destination is this. So the next thing you need to do now is to head over to your control panel. All right, so even though the certificate has been issued, it is not yet ready. As you can see here, not yet ready, because we need to set up our DNS records, all right, so that it can be set. So what we do now is to go to your accounts, and then you come over here and click on the account you want to get the certificate for. Alright, so here on your dashboard, you come here where you have this big green button and control panel. You click on it. Alright, so it brings you to the control panel for your website. So what you do is to scroll down and look for the section where you have DNS and CNAME records. So you just look for it. You can see it here, DNS CNAME records. So you click on it. Alright, so here we are. Now you can see this here, record name, domain, destination, which are the information that was given to us here. So you go back to the free SSL certificate page. So when you get here on the page, you click on the domain name, right, of that website to open up the information that we need for our CNAME records here. So you click on the site. Okay, so what you do is to copy this information here, the name, the record name, just copy it, copy everything, and then come over here, come to this place where you see record name, source. You click on it and then paste that information there, and then you go back, then you see this destination, you copy it, then you come over here where you have destination and paste it, and then over here where you have the domain name, you have to ensure that it's the same domain name. If you have several websites there, you could have them also here. So you want to ensure that it's the particular website that you want to install SSL certificate that is right here, right, which is the one here. Okay, so when you ensure that everything is checked, make sure before you proceed that everything is checked. The record name is intact, the domain name is the actual one you want to install the SSL, and then the destination is set. And when you're done with that, you come here and click on add. Okay, so you can see it has been added to the site here. All right, now you have to understand that this is going to take some time, all right, for it to be activated. So you just give it some time. You go back to the site here. Now look at what it says here. It says, please note that DNS changes can take a few hours to take effect. So it can take a few hours, from 1 hour to 3 hours thereabout. So you just wait a while, then after that you come over and refresh the page. You'll see that this thing will convert from not ready to ready. So you just give it a while and then come back. So when you come back here, you go ahead and refresh the page to check. Boom. So you can see it says the current destination is now ready. So you come here and click on verify domain. So you just give it a few more minutes. It says we are requesting your SSL certificate. Please do not remove the CNAME records until this is complete. You can refresh the page to see if the certificate has been created. So you just wait a while again and then you can come back. By then it will have taken complete effect. So after a while, you just go over to your email and check if they have sent you any message, because if the certificate has been issued, they will send you an email. So just go to your email and check. Boom, so you can see it right here. Click on it. You say your SSL certificate for malware consulting has been issued. Awesome. Say hi, your free SSL certificate for malware consulting from Let's Encrypt has been issued. You can download your certificate and private key from the client area. You can also access installation instruction from there. Awesome. So you just come over here, you can click on view my SSL certificate. Boom. You can see that right here, SSL certificate for malware consulting.ml. Wow, you can see that. But looking at it here now, you can see no SSL certificate was found. Alright, but not to worry. What you have to do is just come over here. The certificate has been issued, alright, but now what you need to do is to install it onto your website. Okay, it has been issued to you from Let's Encrypt, okay, the issuing site for the SSL certificate. So you now have to install it. All right, you can install it manually, but it's better to install it automatically by coming here, click on this big blue button that says install SSL certificate automatically. Click. Boom. Can see that right here. So the SSL certificate has been installed. It may take up to 15 minutes for it to become active. Okay, so just wait about 15 minutes. By the time it has been installed and it's active, you'll see this sign, this red color will now change. Okay, and you see the name of the issuer here and the expiry date. So just give it 15 minutes again and then you come back. So after about 15 minutes you come back and then just refresh the page. Boom, you can see that malware consulting.ml SSL certificate is installed. The issuer Let's Encrypt and the issuing date this. So you got the certificate installed right there. Okay, you go to your free SSL certificates to check it. You can see it here. Malware consulting.ml Let's Encrypt, issued, created at this date, expired at this date. So it's already installed. So what you have to do is to go to your site right now. So you can see here that it has not secured. So you come here and you see make your website use HTTPS. Now remember, the website was using just HTTP before now, but you're going to have to force it to now start using HTTPS. All right, that's when it's going to now have this lock sign. All right, but for now it's still saying not secure. All right, so but we want it to have this padlock sign. So what you do is you come down here, it says make sure all URLs use HTTPS. You can do this by opening your website with HTTPS and make sure you see a green lock in your address bar. So you just come here and click on this, open your website with HTTPS. Boom! Can you see that now? So the website has been opened with HTTPS and you can see the padlock sign here. When you click on it, you can see it says connection is secure. Open up that, it says connection is secure. Your information, for example passwords or credit card numbers, is private when it is sent to this site. So, and if you look at the URL, it will be saying HTTPS. You can see https://www.mindwareconsulting.ml. So that's it, guys. Our site is 100% secure and encrypted. So any data that is coming from this site or going into this site is 100% secure. It cannot be intercepted by hackers or scammers. That's how to get your SSL certificate for your website. Now, as a bonus tip, let me just walk you through the importance of having this SSL security certificate installed on your website. Now, the first thing is trust. People tend to trust your site more when it has this padlock sign. Okay, so that's for trust. And then ranking. Now, if your site is showing not secured, right? If you have something like this on your site showing not secured, Google tends to downplay your site. The site cannot rank the way it's supposed to rank. In other words, it cannot come to the surface on Google search engine, Google search results page. All right, so an insecure site like this is going to affect your ranking on Google search engine. And then thirdly, red flag. Any browser that comes across your website is going to red flag it. All right, definitely going to red flag it that site is not secure. And of course, the site, when people see such things, is going to inspire fear in them, and then they won't want to continue. Then number 4, information theft. Any information that is coming into that website or anybody is putting into that website, that information is not secure and it can be easily stolen. Number 5, authentication. Now, having a secure website, as this website is now, is secure. The website is authenticated by this SSL certificate. And what does that mean? It means that nobody can actually fake this website to retrieve information. All right. Now, this website is actually hosted on a server. If it's not secured like this one right here, if it's not secure like this, somebody can actually clone this website, all right, and it will be acting as though it is this other one, all right, as though it is the real website, and any information that is supposed to come to your website will be going into the cloned or fake website. Okay, and in such a case, it means that your website is not authentic. So having a secure site gives your website authentication. Nobody can clone it in order to steal data. All right. So the number 6, data integrity. Whatever data that is on your site is secure. All right, it cannot be forged. That's what it means to have data integrity. Then the last but not the least is server integrity. The server that your website is hosted, seeing that your website is secure, trusts your website more. All right, and whatever information that is coming to that website, it is possible for the server to be able to receive that information and then be able to retrieve the actual data that is on your website to present to your visitors. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you found value in this video, I'd like you to give this video a thumbs up, like the video, and then go ahead on the comment section and comment SSL certificate. And remember, SSL certificate is not the certificate that you are issued in your school after completing an exam. Of course, now you know what SSL certificate is all about, courtesy of this video. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and then ensure you turn on the notification bell. Alright, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Chike Onyekachuku. So until my next video, peace.